How many do we have that signed up for it, Sean?
Hello, Dr. Harding.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. I'm just in my
Just
car.
no worries.
I traveled to Sacramento for a conference and I'm heading back.
Oh my goodness. Oh,
2 days of nice. Oh, sorry, what?
you're probably worn out.
I am, and tomorrow going to Bloomington.
Oh my gosh. Okay, don't do too much, all right?
Yeah,
I
but
know
two
it's
days of
hard.
nice weather.
Yeah, yeah, maybe. That's that's nice that you got to see the sun though. It's really nice.
Right. At least no snow roads.
Oh man. Okay. Yeah. Well, be careful on your way to Bloomington tomorrow because I do think it's supposed to snow maybe tomorrow
Oh, it
morning.
is? Oh
Mhm.
no. Okay.
Well,
I good to
yeah.
know that. Thank you. Because I didn't
You're
update
welcome.
myself on the weather.
It's still in Sacramento.
Right? Back to reality. Seeing
Right.
the roads now.
So funny.
Um, I'll mute myself and give opportunity to others to talk.
Oh, no worries. Sham is my graduate assistant.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You're not concerned.
How's everything going for you?
It's going pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. Today's it's almost Friday, so there's that. That's exciting.
Right. Yeah. I'm hoping
That is
to.
exciting.
I was telling to my friend, my colleague friend, and myself, like, today is my day. I have to go take a nap, or because my day started at 3 Pacific time,
Oh
which is like
wow.
6 here. So it's a
Yeah,
long day.
yeah. Yeah, I hate coming back from the West Coast. It's hard for sure.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's very bad. Yeah. The time zones. Yeah.
agreed.
Looks like we're gonna have 6 more weeks of winter.
I know that doggone groundhog.
Right?
I hate
Let's
that
see.
fact.
Let's hope it's not reality.
I
It
know,
doesn't
right?
happen. Yeah.
Well, we'll give folks some time to join us today.
Yeah.
Mhm. If you're not actually Sean, you can fix the name at the three dots at the top. It will allow you to rename yourself. I don't know how
Uh,
he gave everybody his link. All right, so I have a few shams on the call. If you don't mind, at the three dots at the top, you can rename yourself. Oh. I think Sean gave you guys his link. Thanks, Meredith. Thanks, Kirsten. I appreciate y'all. I don't know. He just wants to send it to you. Rania, I see you too. Thank you. And Stacy. We'll give people one more minute to join us, and then we'll go ahead and get started. Thanks, Lana.
You're welcome.
And then Sean comes in on the PFFP email. That's hilarious. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get started. And with my sessions, usually I like to ask people how they are doing. So if you don't mind, if you want to share with us how you're doing, how you're feeling today, just go to the chat and drop your favorite emoticon or the emoticon emoji that best describes how you are feeling today. I'm feeling a little crazy, but in the best way. A bit cold. Yes, somebody's feeling strong. Somebody feels happy. That's exciting. If you came in as Sham, you can change and rename yourself with the three dots at the top. And it will allow you to rename. All right. Oh, yeah, I'm cold. I have my space heater on right now. Somebody's sleepy. Yeah, it's that time of day for sure. Absolutely. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us today. I'm super excited that you guys have come to join us, and I will try my best to keep you awake. Yes. Okay. So I'm going to share my screen. I'm also going um, to record so that you guys so that we can have that a little bit later. And it may already be recording. Is it already recording? I'm going to attempt to share my screen, but it always kind of throws me off. And so I may actually not be able to see you when that happens, but feel free to drop things into the chat, and also feel free to unmute if you have questions. Okay, so can you guys see the slide that says orientation and information session? Yes. Thank you. Okay, great. Awesome. All right. Hi, everybody. So I'm Dr. Tabitha Hardy, and I am the Assistant Dean for Student Success and Student Development with the Graduate School here. And so Today, we're going to talk a little bit about our Preparing Future Faculty and Professionals program. And the fact that you are in the room means that you have heard of the program, which is already half the battle. So I want to start by sharing with you a little bit about PFFP. PFFP is our Preparing Future Faculty and Professionals program, and it actually started out as PFF, which would have a focus on faculty, and that happened with the Council of Graduate Schools in 1993 and the American Association of Colleges and Universities. And so what they realized was that they were doing a pretty decent job of training people to be researchers, but they weren't doing a great job of training people to be faculty members, which, as you may know, entails a bit more than some of the research-oriented things that you might be doing on a daily basis. So because of this, PFFP was formed to address that mismatch and provide an alternative model of faculty preparation. Sorry, y'all, I got 3 screens going and trying to keep it. All right. So PFFP was designed to introduce participants to a full range of different things. And so with PFFP, we have added a P to our PFF. We not only talk about faculty, but we also talk about professional career options for those who are interested in non-academic careers. So we really embrace all of the career development and career guided professional development from the graduate school. So in PFFP, IUPUI started in 2012, and really the goal at that point was to partner with departments and schools and with you all so that you could get some experience in exploring and acquiring academic and non-academic positions, but also gain some insight into what it may be to be a faculty member or what it may be to be someone in industry, a nonprofit, and all of those different areas. So I'm going to share a quick video. I'm going to see, I might have to unshare and then reshare my sound so that you guys can hear it. But this is from a podcast that we did last year that shared a little bit about our PFFP program. So I'm going to share this because I think it gives a decent overview. I'll pause it a little bit in between so that we can gain a little more insight. So I stopped sharing, but now I have to go back in and share the sound. And I know technology might fail me. Okay. Well, I think PFFP is one of those tools that people don't necessarily realize they can utilize, and you can join it at any time as a professional development supplement. We know that our schools do a lot within the schools to talk a little bit about your career and your professional development, but PFFP is another one. And you can get a certificate and a badge when you complete the programming for PFFP. So it's a really excellent one, and you can find that on the grad school website also.
Yeah, and I think with PFFP, it's important to know that it can be any discipline. And you can be from any discipline, yep. And it's an opportunity to network, right? Also, so it's networking with other disciplines, other people from other schools and departments and programs, and also when you're talking about the alumni panelists, making those connections maybe with people in the community.
Well, I think PFFP is one of those tools that people. Okay, so we'll pause it there so that you guys can kind of mull over me and talking about PFFP. But giving you a brief overview of the PFFP program, we offer a lot of different events and workshops, and they're focused on teaching, research, service, organizational, and business and professional development. And our PFFP participants also participate in an orientation event and workshop. And so this is the orientation event. So you have already done orientation, which is exciting, right? And the capstone project is actually a reflective essay where you share with us what was most meaningful for you as a PFFP scholar, and what different things were you able to participate in as a PFFP scholar. So a quick program overview. It's absolutely free for you to apply and to participate in PFFP. And sometimes people get a little bit nervous about an application, but I'm going to tell you that we have never denied anyone. If anything, we've asked that people are more clear about a certain part of their application, but we've never denied anyone. So apply, we'll get in. And that's really more or less for our tracking purposes that you're doing the application process. So you'll complete the application, and Sham is going to drop that application link into the chat. You will be admitted into the program as a PFFP scholar. Then we will add you to our Canvas site. And what you can do from there is document your attendance and participation at different things. But you don't even have to find the things, right? Because what we do as a program is we find different programming that will be relevant to you. We add them to our PFFP program plan, and then you are able to pick and choose what you're interested in. Now, if there's an event that's not on our program plan, all you have to do is let us know about it. We can decide and think about what category it may fall in so that you can get credit for attending those as well, okay? So you'll document your attendance and participation in different professional development workshops, and then complete those program requirements. And I'll talk a little bit more about the program requirements. That capstone essay is the reflective essay that we mentioned. You'll upload the essay and that documentation card into Canvas, so it's really all online. And then you'll earn a wonderful certificate, just like this person did here, and a program badge. And I've seen students use that program badge on their signatures, and I've also seen them use them with their LinkedIn profiles. So, in thinking about how to apply and who should apply, you definitely should apply, okay? So it's open to graduate students, but it's also open to postdocs. So anyone who is at the grad level or postdoc level that's interested in advancing and gaining insight into their fields and into the academy, we certainly suggest that you do this. Honestly, it's free. So what do you have to lose, right? And so you can apply here. There's a link that Sean just put in the chat, or you can use that QR code and apply there. What we're asking for is some demographic information, a little bit about your career. What are you thinking about as a next step? If you don't know, that's perfectly fine. We also have a mentoring program. There is a peer mentoring program called Grad Jag Guides. And so if you would like a Grad Jag guide, you can indicate that. That means you will be paired with another graduate student so that you can bounce ideas off of them, or you can use them as a peer mentor. And then we ask you for a CV or resume so that we get an idea about your experience and what your thoughts may be. And so once you're admitted, again, you'll get added to that Canvas course where announcements are going to be made, and where our event plans are housed. Our event plan is also on our PFFP website. Sean, do you want to drop that website into the chat as well? Sean is my graduate assistant. So typically, if you get any types of communication, a lot of it is going to be coming from Sean. So as we think about the PFFP program requirements, you are already fulfilling one of the requirements, that orientation unit. So you're already you've already gotten started. Then we ask you to complete 6 teaching units. And again, I'll show you guys the program plan in a few minutes. We've already identified some workshops that you can attend to get those 6 teaching units. And when we talk about units, we basically mean if a workshop is an hour long, that's going to count as 1 unit. If the workshop is 4 hours long, then that will count as 4 units. Okay. All right. So you'll do 6 units if you're thinking about a faculty role in teaching, okay? And you'll do 5 units in research, service, organizational, professional development, and that encompasses a whole lot. So anything that's basically not teaching, we usually put into that research, service, and professional development bucket, okay? So if you're doing a PFFP side, which is where you're thinking about more of being a faculty member versus being in a non-academic role, you'll do 1 more teaching unit. If you are thinking about the PFP side of things, which means you're not really interested in a faculty role, but you're thinking about being in industry or a nonprofit or a more professional lane, then you will do 1 less teaching unit and 1 more in the professional development area. And then at the end of that, you'll do the capstone essay again, which is a reflective essay where you share about your experience, and you will be able to receive the badge that's at the bottom of the screen and a certificate. So again, we've done most of the work with this for you. We already have selected a lot of the workshops that are going on campus, and we share them in our PFFP program plan. And so in a few minutes, I will share that PFFP program plan with you guys, and I'll share it on our website. I don't know if you can see it right now. I'm not sure. Are y'all seeing the PFFP program plan, or you still see it?
We can see it, Dr. Hardy.
Okay, great. All right. So this is our PFFP program plan. And so this is a culmination of all types of different things that are available for you to view. And Sham has done such a great job of organizing it where you can use the buttons to figure out if you need something that is dealing with teaching, or if you need something that is dealing with research, you can use that. And what you're seeing here is right about now is this orientation where you can get your orientation unit, okay? So you can definitely use the arrows to sort, and you can select whether or not you're thinking about teaching or research, and options will come up for you. Again, if there's an option that you are thinking about that's not available, just let us know, okay? So there are some that are online and on Zoom, and there are some that are in person, and you can check all of those out on our program plan. You can even sort it by date if you're thinking, okay, I have a lot of time right now, but I don't have a lot of time in the next few weeks, okay? I'm going to sort and find out all the things that are going on in February where I can get some PFFP credit. And I'm going to go to those things so that I can build up my units, okay? So I think that's really helpful in thinking about completing the program and all the things that you can do, okay? So there are things here that have the unit for teaching and also for research and even orientation. Questions about this piece? Okay. So what you'll do with that is when you attend something, you are going to write it on your documentation card. Where's this documentation card, Dr. Hardy? It actually lives on our Canvas site. So once you are accepted into the program, you'll be added to our Canvas site and you'll have access to the program plan. But honestly, like, you know, it's pretty simple. So you can definitely document it on your own, but we like you to use this because it helps us keep up with the things that you've got going on. Okay. All right. So you're going to document your attendance on the program plan and you can upload it to Canvas. You don't even have to scan it now. You can just upload it. And then it will automatically open the capstone essay and ask you about your experience so that you can share that. And once those pieces are done, then you will be eligible for, excuse me, the certificate and badge. So if we take a look at this documentation card, you can see that this person went to a few different things. Something, one that had a topic of every summer needs a plan. And so that was an hour and a half long, and they were able to get 1.5 units from that. They also went to one on successfully landing your first academic job. They were able to get the organizational and professional development units from that. They went to one that was on navigating your thesis or dissertation, which we're actually going to host that next week. And so they were able to get some research credit for that. So you can see on and on and on, there were options for this person to get so that they can complete their the program. Questions so far? All right, good deal. So there's no timeline for completing the program, and I think that's one of the good things about it is that it's completely flexible. You have the flexibility to attend at your own pace during your time here, okay? So if you are a first-year student and you've got a lot of time and you want to go ahead and knock some of these things out, you can definitely do that. I've had students that have finished in a semester, and I've had students that have waited till their last semester to complete. So it's really up to you, and there is a lot of flexibility. You can also complete the program requirements and upload that PFFP document card, which we already talked about. And so once you do all of that, you'll get the certificate. We've got lots of different things that we plan throughout the year. So absolutely, there's an opportunity for you to do that. And you can also do the asynchronous items that are on Zoom and that are recorded and get some credit that way. Also, you have access to LinkedIn Learning, and there are courses that are available through LinkedIn Learning that we can also give you credit for. So do consider that as you're thinking about doing the PFFP program. All right. So this is the copy of the certificate. You can hang it on your wall. You can show your family. You can tweet it, put it on Instagram, all the things. And also you'll receive a digital credential or digital badge that you can add to your signature, or you can also put it on your LinkedIn badge. So that's very cool. And when you utilize and use the badge, if someone clicks on that badge, it will send them to our PFFP badging page where they can actually see the work that you put into the program, and it gives them a brief description of the things that you were able to do. Okay. All right. So I think Mona is here. Mona is a recent PFFP completer, and I wanted Mona to share for a few minutes about her experience, and then we can talk a little bit about why you might want to participate.
Hi, thank you for having me today. My name is Mona. I'm a PhD student in dental science. To be honest, the BFFP introduced it to me as a program requirement. So at that time, I was like overthinking and hesitating to join because, you know, like as a PhD student, we have different roles as like we have to do some teaching, research, classes, and everything. But when I joined the program, it's not that much work, as Dr. Hardy said. It's very flexible program, and most of the workshop is via Zoom. So it's very, very important like opportunity, and it's free. So please take advantage of this, because like now I'm as a PhD student, like I'm thinking like I'm only student. But when I joined like preparing future faculty, I start thinking I am the future faculty. So I have start shaping like my career, like taking different like online workshop, and I also take like certificate college classroom, which is I get a lot of benefit from that. Like for the program, like they will teach you like how maybe like to do research and everything, and you take a classes, but you will not like get teach it how to like do the syllabus, how like to like I will be teaching in a graduate mostly on a graduate level. So like my class will be like diverse people from different background. So I have learn a different teaching style. I have learned about what is called centric learning, like experience. So all of these are very important. So take advantage of all these open resources and free resources. And some of them will, like I get certificate for that, which is of course will look good in your CV, especially will you are applying for future faculty, and they will see you are interested in teaching and you are taking like a professional development in this like aspect. Um, what else like I can say? As I said, please don't hesitate and join late. Like I did that like in my third year, and I wish I did that from the beginning. Like there's a lot to do. Also, like Dr. Hardy didn't mention about the conference, which is I attended one, and I wish I like attend the conference each time because it was amazing. There was like the 3 minute like thesis competition, which was very great. You can see multiple students from different department compete like show their research and how they say it in 3 minutes. I never like thought about like standing, and I have only 3 minutes to explain my dissertation. And you have how like these students did amazing in that. Like like I learned a lot from that experience. Like and next like IU dental school research day, I will try to compete with my like research project. I will take that concept, like we have 5 minutes, but I will take like I learned from these students how they did it in 3 minutes, and they did it in amazing way. They know like the attendance of this conference will be from different like measures. So they made it simple for us. They create one amazing slide, and like it was like very, very nice experience. I was like I did it like every year in my like research PhD journey. So please like Dr. Hardy, maybe she will explain more about this conference. And I will tell you like one secret. I still joining like some of the like preparing future faculty. Even I graduated like not I get my I complete the program, but I still have access. I still like joining. Like I will joining one regarding like writing academic CV and all of that. So don't hesitate until like your last year. Start from first year or second year. It's not like a lot of work. It's very, very flexible. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Mona. Mona just gave the best shout outs. I really appreciate that. Thanks so much, Mona. And yes, I'll definitely share a little bit about the 3-minute thesis too and the Pathways Conference. Any questions for Mona before she goes off camera or mutes? All right. Thank you so much, Mona. You get all the claps. Love it.
I don't know why like it took me out of the Zoom, so like I joined.
Oh no. Okay. Well, Mona, thank you so much. We appreciate it.
You're welcome.
If you have any questions for Mona, you can totally drop them in the chat. Okay. So we're thinking, why would I participate? I think Mona gave you some great reasons just right then. But also you can explore a full range of career options, responsibilities, and mentoring in academic and non-academic careers. And we do programming year round. So when some of our schools are kind of gearing down in the summertime, we still have programming that is available to you that you can do. You can also gain insight into academic and industry positions. You can observe and experience faculty responsibilities, and a lot of the teaching ones will definitely have like thoughts on that. And you can get career coaching and mentoring. I've also had a lot of students that have found mentors through programming and through PFFP that they really connected with one of the presenters. And so they have become sort of a mentor to them. So that's really cool too. And then sometimes we can also give you guys exclusive access to workshops and events. So I had a student a few years ago that wanted to get into a grant writing workshop, and the grant writing workshop was full. And so they reached out to me. They said, Dr. Hardy, I really want to do this. I missed, they're telling me that it's full, but I really want to do this grant writing workshop. So I reached out to the people who were doing that. And I said, hey, I've got a PFFP scholar that would really like to attend. Can we get that person in? And they were like, oh, yeah, we can. So there are benefits to being a PFFP scholar. Sometimes we can get you access into spaces that are already closed out. I also want to put out there that there's a little more insight into why participate on our podcast, and I'll ask Sean to share that link also, so that you guys can get an idea of some of the things that will be beneficial to you. So we've already talked about a lot of this. Some benefits for participating: exclusive access to workshops and events, increased networking opportunities, and that's really awesome. And it's very helpful when you can call on different people in different areas. And it also helps you develop your skills in collaboration, access to professional networks, gaining insight into expectations of your field of interest, professional development opportunities outside of your area, which is very cool, opportunities to expand your mentoring team, and then gaining skills that employers look for in applicants. I heard Mona mention that she also did a course in teaching at the college level, so very cool there, and they will definitely look for that. And then again, that our participation is very flexible, so you can do as much or as little in a semester as you would like. So at the end of the process, I usually have people do the capstone essay, And here are a few quotes from the capstone essay that basically shares with us how these folks were feeling as they went through the program and after they completed the program. And so I won't read all of these, but I will pick a couple of them. Lauren said that my favorite thing about being a member of PFFP was how many professional activities, events, and opportunities it exposed me to. I don't believe I would have known about half of the professional activities held in all different parts of campus had it not been for being plugged into the PFFP network. And Dawn said that my participation in the PFFP program provided me additional insight and context in which to make my decision to pursue a faculty position in STEM higher education. Robert said, if you are unsure about participating, I say just do it, okay? So you can find things and events and interesting things and then go at your own pace. And Robert said he didn't see any drawbacks of program participation, only positives. So that's really cool to hear from our students and program completers. So one thing that Mona mentioned was our PFFP Pathways Conference. And this is a day-long conference that where we have seminars on teaching, research, and service, career panels, alumni panels, networking opportunities with folks from different schools, but also with our panelists. And we have our 3-minute thesis. And so our 3-minute thesis is already scheduled. So you can put this on your calendar. It is going to be November 12th, 2026. If you are thinking, maybe I'll try to be a part of this 3-minute thesis, absolutely go ahead and do it, right? But even if you're not and you just want to attend and see people present, then you can do that as well, okay? All right, and so I'm going to share this video a little bit further so that you can hear a little bit more about 3-minute thesis.
Well, I think PFFP is one of those tools that people don't
to find out where they could maybe, do some networking and informal interviewing to find out what might be their next step, what it looks like to work for such and such or this place.
Yeah, and our PFFP program also has an annual conference that we host on campus every year. And then we host our 3-minute thesis during that time too, which if you haven't heard of the 3-minute thesis, you get 3 minutes and 1 slide to talk about your research, which can be a challenge. And it has to be communicated in a way that everybody in the audience understands. So whether or not you're coming from medicine or English, you have to understand what this person is talking about and what the research is. So it's really a very cool thing to experience and to witness and to participate in.
Yeah, I think it's a lot of fun, and just as I've watched some of the students rehearse and help provide some feedback, I'm not on the science side at all, and a lot of them do have sessions about their science or their presentation, and I am just like, oh, I get it now, where I would never have understood it before. Plus, they get cash awards for the winners, right?
They do,
So,
which is really a motivating factor. For
yeah, we want everybody to sign up and do that and have a great competition, campus-wide competition, and then the winner goes on to a regional competition at somewhere nearby regionally. So
yeah, so it's really great and a good time, and you can find those videos on our YouTube page and check out the 3-minute thesis competitions.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned the YouTube page, because there's so much there. There's things for.
There is a lot on our YouTube page, and Sean, if you want to drop our YouTube page in the chat,
I think PFFP is one of those tools.
Okay, so hopefully you're getting a feel for some of the things that we offer, but there are also some other things that we've got going on in the next few weeks. So I want to share those as well. every week we have our Grad Jag Writers Workshop, and that is from Tuesdays from 2 to 4 p.m. and on Thursdays from 4 to 6 p.m. And the Writers Workshop is really just a space for grad students to be in the same space and work on whatever writing projects that you may have. And so you can do that hybridly or in person in our grad commons space on the 4th floor of the library. And that flyer is right at the bottom here of the slide. So if you're interested, and you don't have to attend both, and you don't actually have to attend every week, but we suggest that you do, especially if you're working on a project that is a more long-term project. Next week, we will talk about navigating your dissertation or thesis, and I should have given this a Valentine's Day theme. If you're not loving your dissertation right now, then this is the workshop for you, because we will help you navigate that space so that you can do all the things that you need to do in order to complete your degree. And so at the bottom of this page, you'll see the slide for that as well. That's going to be from 12 to 1 over Zoom, and definitely pop in for that one. And that would also count as a research credit for PFFP. We'll also be hosting a finding funding grants workshop. And so this is going to help you be familiar with the tool that you all have access to called Pivot. And if you have not heard of Pivot, Pivot is a grant funding, a grant search tool. So you can build your profile and build it out to search for your research area. It can search for grants for older students. It can search for grants for a specific disease state. So all of these different things, and we'll show you guys and talk about that on February 19th. And then on February 25th, we'll talk about citation management, because if you are doing all of this work, then you want to be able to cite it, and you want to be able to manage those citations in a way that doesn't drive you crazy, okay? So, so our friends at the library are going to help us talk through and talk about citation management, which will also give you another research credit. So you can do all of these workshops. There's also asynchronous virtual learning that you can do via LinkedIn Learning. We also have a lot of programming that comes from our Graduate Mentoring Center and from the Center for Teaching and Learning, which is also located in the library. And they do some very specific workshops for graduate students geared on writing your teaching statement. And I think that one is coming up maybe in March. Okay. All right. So what questions do you have at this point? Feel free to unmute or drop it in the chat. Questions? Everybody's ready to apply. I hope everybody's ready to apply. That's what I'm hoping. No questions? Okay, well, what I don't want you to miss is there's a QR code that is on this slide. If you can scan that, that is an evaluation for us. Yes, Kirsten said, I just applied while we were talking through it. That's great. And that means it's going to be really easy and quick for you to apply if she was able to do it while we were talking. So that's really great. Love it. In the chat, Sham has put the evaluation form also. So if you are working from your phone or if you are able to scan it, it's a very quick evaluation. It just lets us know how you felt about today, and it gives you the opportunity to share if there are other topics that you want to hear about. Okay. So if you have future questions, do contact us at pffp@iu.edu. You can also reach out to me directly. I'm happy to answer any questions that you might have. But we are expecting and hoping that you guys will apply for PFFP so that you can go through this fabulous free program also. All right, everybody. I'll stay on for a few more minutes in case we have any questions. Everybody got the evaluation? Thanks, y'all.
Tabitha, hi.
Hey,
Are you available right now?
I can be. Yep.
Yeah, you said like you will stay for a couple more minutes.
Yep.
Hi. I don't know why it shows my name wrong. Okay. It's not me. My name is Maxim. Okay. I was wondering, I've missed the beginning of the informational session. So, what is the beginning of the cycle when you encourage folks to sign up to participate in your program? Can you please repeat?
Sure. So it's actually really easy to apply to the program. Let me see, I'll scroll up. I'll drop the link to the application. We don't not accept people, so it's easy to apply. We'll accept you into the program. And once that happens, we're going to add you to our Canvas course.
Oh,
And with the
okay.
Canvas, yep, and with the Canvas course, what we'll do there is
I
we'll
see.
basically, yep, is we will basically house our documentation card, but there's also a list of all the things that are on our program plan. And the program plan is really cool because it is a bunch of programs that are happening all across campus.
Yeah.
And they're free programs too. So what you will do is you pick out the programs that are interesting to you, right? So if there's one that's on teaching and you're like,
Yeah.
not this week, but there's one on research and you're like, oh yeah, I'll do that one.
Mhm.
Then you can attend
So
it
it's pretty
and you get
flexible, right?
credit for it. Yep. You get credit for it. All you have to do is put it on your documentation card.
Yeah. And
Yep.
is one small question. And
Mhm.
how long like do you guys, okay, how soon do you guys expect a participant to finish the program?
So it's actually very, very flexible. We've
Okay.
had some students that have finished in by gallery. There's been some students that have finished in a semester, and
Okay.
we've had some students that have taken their time with it. They've done a couple here and there, and then they will finish it out when they get more time, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's very flexible.
Okay, Dr. Hardy, thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, great to virtually meet you.
Yeah.
Okay, I will take some time. I will do my homework and read. Yeah,
Absolutely. But if you're having questions about it or doubts about it, honestly, I'd say just jump into it and do it because if this semester you're like, oh, I'm too busy to do any of this, next semester you
oh,
can do
it's
more.
like we're always busy. Life will never
Exactly.
be not,
It'll never stop, right?
it will never
Yep.
stop. So you
That's
just
right.
do it.
Yep, exactly. Just jump in.
Appreciate your work. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. Have a great rest of your day.
You too now.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Mhm. Nima, did you have any questions? All right. Bye, everybody.